G'day One More Fly Squad, welcome back to another Thursday Trip Reports. My name is Jaden. We're at Honolulu Airport. Today we're going to fly Korean Air 777 from here to Seoul Incheon. So we're already airside because we're just connecting here. Now without further ado, let's find the lounge and the gate for our flight to Seoul.
All passengers at gate C4.
Eligible Korean Air passengers can access the KAL Lounge before their flight. In the United States, Korean Air has 3 lounges, at Honolulu, LAX, and New York JFK. This is a very tiny lounge. Here's the buffet. The selection is quite limited. You've got fresh fruit, spam musubi, a type of Hawaiian sushi, shin ramen, and salad. They don't offer fresh hot food here. At the self-serve bar, they've got red wine, white wine, and Scotch whiskey. So again, it's a really tiny lounge. You're sitting side by side with other people. Korean Air operates a daily flight from here to Seoul. So I'm actually quite surprised that they operate their very own lounge here. That's despite the fact that Delta Airlines, their joint venture airline, operates a Sky Club here. So if you're SkyTeam Elite Plus or you're flying in Korean Air Business or First, you should have access to the Delta Sky Club. I would recommend that one. It's much bigger and they got better food selection. I really like this quote here. Being surrounded by water doesn't mean we have a lot of it. The image itself of the Hawaiian Islands surrounded by the water is so powerful. Here's our aircraft today that'll bring us over the international date line to Seoul, Korea. It's a 10-year-old Korean Air Boeing 777-300ER Hotel Lima 8274. Hi, how are you? Hello.
Perfect. You have a good trip, brother.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Due to a window seat, I heard
Yeah.
that you requested for the window.
Yeah.
And the second thing is, can I just verify one more time your passport?
Yeah, thank you.
And I heard you have an ETA, but you live there.
No, I don't have ETA, I live
okay.
there.
Do you
Yeah.
have the...
So just now they had to verify my Australian residency. I checked in earlier today with Delta and they didn't do that, so Korean Air had to do it just now. Thank you. Also, when I got to Honolulu Airport, I requested a window seat. This is a last minute booking and they didn't have any left. Fortunately, the Korean Air staff member noted my request down just in case a seat became available. And as it turned out, they had one single window seat left and they got me that very last window seat. So thank you so much Korean Air, particularly the Honolulu staff. It was actually a different staff member that gave me a window seat without me asking. So I was pleasantly surprised that they were talking in between regarding passenger request. So on this medium long haul flight, you get a pillow, blanket, amenity kit, headsets and a bottle of water. Inside that amenity kit, you'll find toothbrush, toothpaste and slippers. Very impressive that they give those out in economy. Now I'll go through the seat features quickly at my seat, 39K. So there's a coat hook, a touchscreen TV, USB port, TV remote, a tray table, you can move it back and forth and fold it in half. Here's a cup holder. Here you'll find the seat pocket. There's a strap that separates your literature and your personal items. Legroom is fantastic, it's about 34 inches. industry leading in economy. Universal power socket. Hello, 안녕하세요. Every seat has a adjustable headrest. You can move it up and down and adjust the sides. Korean Air 777 economy is laid out in a 333 configuration. Every seat is super wide and the aisle is wide as well. It's fantastic. Here's the wing view from row 39. It's right where the flaps are. And again, the seats are super wide. Now that we've taken off, I'll quickly go through the TV content. So the TV screen is slightly older, so it might be slower sometimes, like not as responsive to your fingers. Movies and TV selection wise is okay, not that extensive compared to other competitors. What's cool about this 777 is that it's got two external cameras. One is facing forward, another one is facing downwards. Here's the flight map. Unfortunately, it's not interactive. You'll have to wait for the slides to change by itself. So headphone jack is located in the armrest. I do miss those headphone jacks because it's easier when you want to go to the lavatory. Most airlines have their headphone jacks in front of you, and when you want to go to the lavatory, you'll have to unplug it, put it somewhere else, and it's just chaotic. If you always sit by the window, you know what I mean. The magazine shows you the service flow on this flight. So on this flight, you get 2 meal services as well as a refreshment. Due to last minute booking, I couldn't place a special meal order. Anyways, your meal selection today, number 1 chicken, number 2 beef bibimbap. I went for the beef bibimbap. It's a classic signature Korean Air dish. We've got plenty on our tray. We also got metal utensils. For starter, on the left, it's something I don't know what it was, but it was quite delicious. If you know what that was, please let me know in a comment down below. We got chocolate muffin and a fruit bowl as well. We got the bibimbap mix, a hot soup and the rice, which you'll need to chuck it into that bowl. We also got sesame oil and chili paste. Now that you've got everything in that bowl, mix it up and then enjoy it. So here's my thought. I really enjoyed it, the taste was great. However, I wish there was a bit more mix to the rice, like a bit more vegetables and a bit more meat. I would give it a 9 out of 10. You gotta love the cabin crew when they walk around the cabin to offer more wines. I've seen this a lot on Korean Air and Vietnam Airlines. Lufthansa as well, but before COVID, I'm not sure if they still do it nowadays. For drinks, I went for hot tea and sparkling water. On Korean Air, they give you individual tea bags. If you're enjoying this video so far, please leave a like, comment down below and share this video with your friends. Importantly, if you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you made it here. Welcome. I upload a new trip report like this one every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out.
Welcome everyone, thank you for coming. It saddens me personally to be here today, mainly because my dear friend Albert Brooks is very much alive. It would have given Albert tremendous satisfaction.
As I've mentioned in my previous Korean Air videos, they're so big in duty free. Your magazine catalogue is so thick, it's got many pages and plenty to browse through. Despite the fact that we're arriving the next day in Korea, it's still a day flight entirely because we're crossing the international date line. I'm now checking out one of the lavatories located at the back of this aircraft. The toiletries they offer is quite impressive. We've got perfume and face lotion. They gave you toothbrush and toothpaste on your seat, and you can use the cup to rinse your mouth. We're now in the process of crossing the international date line, flying into the future, flying into tomorrow. Goodbye yesterday. So just now I missed out on the refreshment service. I only woke up when they were collecting rubbish. The crew was more than happy to give me what they were offering. I got this chocolate brownie and my drink of choice, once again sparkling water. The economy class purser also came to my seat several times to check on me and to offer me a few more drinks because I've got SkyTeam Elite Plus. I appreciate how Korean Air treat their frequent flyers, including those from SkyTeam. 2 hours before landing into Seoul, dinner was served. It was either beef or pasta. Now don't get me wrong, the cabin crew were really nice, but I hope that they would be a bit more detailed and more proactive into explaining your meal choices instead of just saying beef or pasta. Like, is it beef with rice or beef with potato? And for the pasta, is it vegetarian or is it with chicken? So I went for the beef option and it came with carrots, broccoli and potatoes. For drinks I went for orange juice, and once again we got metal utensils. For starter we got bread and butter, fruit bowl and prawn salad. So on this flight I was really impressed by the food offering. It's a 9 to 10 hour flight and we got 2 full meals along with a refreshment service. I know a lot of airlines that will offer you much less food for a similar flight duration. Furthermore, the crew were really proactive in offering more wines and we got metal utensil. It's truly a 5-star experience regarding meal service. In the galley, you'll find potato chips and more brownies.
Hello.
nothing changing. Okay, just keep going. You are on your way. Okay, thank you.
So some flights out of Korea today have been delayed. The cabin manager came to me to inform me that my flight is departing as normal. He went to literally every passenger transiting at Korea to inform them about the next flight. It's a really nice touch. For transit passengers, they've now loaded up the gate for your next flight. Most passengers are going to the Philippines, China, and Vietnam. And I was just thinking to myself, no way anyone is going to Australia like myself, it's a long way. Then it turns out someone is going to Brisbane, Hawaii to Brisbane via Seoul. If you look at the map, you know what I mean. It's a really long way to do this.
Landing your seat. Please fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
We've started our descent into Seoul Incheon, and I'll quickly conclude this trip report with Korean Air right here, right now. Our journey today started at the Korean Air Lounge at Honolulu Airport. It's really basic and it's small. It's definitely not the type of airport lounge that I would go to the airport early for it. The Korean Air ground staff were so helpful along the way. It's interesting that they're actually from Korea and they're not contractors, so that way they know more about the airline and can better assist their passengers. I was over the moon when they got me a window seat when I was boarding. Service on board, likewise, really good, proactive service, and we got a purser who looked after frequent flyers and transit passengers. The in-flight meals were top-notch, tasty food, great portion, and we got metal utensils. Just a few months ago, in May 2023, Korean Air earned the 5-star title from Skytrax, and I see why completely, just from the economy. I also appreciate how they kept their 777 in a 333 configuration. However, I do have to say, none of the economy seats on the 747, 78 and 777 have good back support. The seat back is a bit too hard, and the seats don't have double seat back padding. My suggestion is to bring an extra pillow and place it behind your back. Now finally, for your information, the airfare on this route on Korean Air, return Honolulu to Seoul Incheon starts from $1,080. The cheapest options usually go through Tokyo Narita. Korean Air operate this non-stop flight daily to Seoul, and sometimes they've got this flight via Tokyo as well. Today's actually the last day they're flying the 777 on this route for a while. The day after, they started flying the 747. The same applies to the Sydney route. My connecting flight to Sydney, Australia is actually the re-inaugural 747 flight. Do stay tuned for that video, I'll upload that soon. And it's currently the only 747 passenger plane flying to Australia. So that's it for the conclusion. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Please enjoy the approach and landing into Seoul Incheon, and I'll see you after disembarkation where I'll do a vlog of Kyoto. Bye bye. Thank you.
you. 감사합니다.
So now I'm connecting to Sydney, Australia. Again, stay tuned for that one, I'll upload really soon. So be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button. So earlier in October, I went to Kyoto, didn't film a vlog on day 1 or day 3, it's now day 4. For the day 2 vlog, you'll find it in this particular trip report. So we just checked out from Hilton Garden Inn, we're on the taxi to Kyoto station. It's a really long commute day today, so Mum's gonna fly back to Hong Kong from Kansai Airport. So we're gonna go there together, I'm gonna drop her off, and we're not gonna see each other until next year, 2024. Hello, konnichiwa.
こんにちは。お席が 4B ですね。
Oh,
4B。
okay.
Thank you very much.
So here's Kansai International Airport. Mum's flying Hong Kong Airlines non-stop to Hong Kong in business class. How fancy. So I just said goodbye to Mummy. I'm now going to make my way to Shin Osaka Station and then take the Shinkansen to Takamasu City. It's my final place to visit in Japan for this trip, and then in 3 days time I'm flying from Takamasu to Australia via Taipei with China Airlines. Do check out the trip reports on those flights, I've already uploaded them onto my channel. I'm low-key excited because it's my first time taking the Shinkansen, and in fact, any form of bullet train. The final destination for this train is Hiroshima, and I'll be getting off at Okayama, and then a commuter train down to Takamasu. So the bullet train didn't take too long, about 40 minutes. In fact, it took me more time to get from Kansai to Osaka, and also from Okayama to Takamasu on the commuter train. That commuter train, by the way, it was completely packed. It was 6 PM. Oh my gosh, terrible mistake. Hello there, welcome to JR Clement Hotel in Takamasu. I'm in a single room, very tiny. But I'm only by myself, so it's okay. And only a carry-on as well, so I don't really need that space for my suitcase. So it's a single bed, a slightly wider one as well, but lengthwise, to be honest, even for me, I'm 5'10", might be a little bit short. So the mirror here is a wardrobe. No, but there's a handle. Can I? Oh, I'm supposed to drag it along. There we go. Wardrobe, ta-da. And then lavatory. Light switch. Okay, pretty decent. There's a bathtub. Probably taken up a third of the room, this lavatory. Now finally, let's check out the view. I'm on the 10th floor. You can probably only see myself, but here we're looking at the ferry terminal. There's a pier and just road. I think I see some temple right there where my finger is, but I can't really see until I switch off the light. Why don't I do that? Switch off the light. Here we are, much better. So again, the pier, And then the temple. Let me zoom in. I suppose a park, lots of trees I see. Yeah. Tonight I'm actually doing a Q&A, and before that I need some dinner. It was a really long Q&A, I think it was about 19 minutes. If you're interested, do check it out. It's just a conversation really. If you want to learn more about me, that's a video you should watch. You can't beat Japanese convenience store food, it's fantastic. And by the way, 7-Eleven Australia, the mother company from Japan, just bought them, so I wonder if the food quality in Australian 7-Eleven is going to get any better. Hopefully yes. So that's it for the vlog and trip report. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video today. Really appreciate your viewership and support. And a big shout out to all my PayPal Me and Patreon supporters for your continuous and loving support. See you guys again next week when I upload again. Bye bye.